Architecture belongs to culture, not civilization. Alvar Aalto. Why is that? Why is culture important? What is culture and how do we define it? Culture is a collective knowledge of a certain group of people that reflects their unique characteristics and patterns. Now we know how it relates to society, but as architects, we need to ask how it can be reflected through architecture.
We can also observe that often we see symbols in architecture that try to convey ideas, beliefs, or values. That we can also see how architecture and buildings are designed for specific functions that sometimes change, sometimes those functions appear or disappear throughout the ages. St. Basil's Cathedral is a good example. Historians believe that the St. Basil Cathedral's architecture followed the designs of vernacular wooden churches in Russia and also Asian motifs. During its construction, there were various people from different parts of the world, including Italian architects and Greek refugees, which contributed to the richness of culture behind the history of the church's construction. The St. Basil's Cathedral was a medium of culture that reflected the culture of its people. And there were many cultures at that time from various parts of the world. As a result, the St. Basil's Cathedral became a medium that lets culture to grow and maintain the culture itself as well. Culture is an important part of identity. People often relate to culture, and if architecture does not reflect culture in any way, it loses an important part of society. In conclusion, culture reflects the identity of the people, while architecture that relates to culture are structures that fit the context of its users and expresses their uniqueness. And important points we need to focus on are that we should pay attention to culture to make architecture fit its context. We should also maintain the architecture to continuously have a role in acting as a medium of culture, because architecture is a significant and daily part of human life. And then we should also appreciate the uniqueness of culture in architecture so that the identity of the people does not lose significance or become confused. That way we give meaning to culture, we give meaning to identity, we give meaning to architecture.